powerful podcast, you are about to hear Stephen Munatones interview special guest Erica Rose. Erica Rose is one of the premier open water marathon swimmers in the USA, as well as abroad. Consider her international medals. In the World Championships, gold in the 5K. In the Pan American Championships, 4 gold medals in the 5 and 10K races. In the Pan Pacific Championships, gold in the 5K. And as far as national titles are concerned, 3 in the 25K, 4 in the 10K, 3 in the 5K. And that is just a few highlights. Now, in all fairness, what you are about to hear is simply a brief segment of a 40-minute interview in which Steve Munatones skillfully draws out the gems of Erica Rose's career, what she's accomplished, what she's doing right now, and what she hopes to achieve in the future. Join Open Water Source as a premium member to hear not only the Erica Rose interview in its entirety, but to hear exclusive podcasts and see exclusive videos of other greats in the open water swimming community. And so without further ado, Stephen Munatones and Erica Rose.
Hello, we're here with Erica Rose, world champion marathon swimmer. Erica, welcome to Open Water Wednesday.
Hi, Steve. Thanks.
Yeah, where do we find you today?
I am in Ann Arbor, at home after a long day, but in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
And I understand you're training for a marathon swim besides your full-time work at the University of Michigan, right?
I am training for the Manhattan Island Marathon Swim. It's going to be on June 18th of 2011, and I started training a month ago, so I'm 4 weeks in, and so far I'm surviving. So we'll see how it goes over.
It's 28 and a half miles, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so for you, with all your extensive experience, it's far, but it's doable, right?
Exactly. It's far, but it's not going to be the farthest, the longest swim I've ever done, and it's definitely doable. It's just a little different fitting it in with a full-time job and trying to make it all work.
Yeah. Can you explain all the swims that you've done in your life since you were a 14-year-old on the national team to the World Championship swim and all the other swims you've done around the world?
Yeah, I had a wonderful open water career. The sport's been so important to me and such a huge part of my life. I started swimming in open water races when I was 14, and I started with the 5K distance, so a lot shorter than that 28.5-mile swim around Manhattan. But started with the 5K distance and just gradually over the years increased the distance until I was, I think by, 2005 maybe, which was about, if I can do my math, 7 or 8 years later was when I did the longest swim in the world, which was an 88K.
Wow.
So quite a range.
How would you explain that 88K race?
The 88K race is actually a swim in Argentina, and you start in one city in Argentina and swim down the Paraná River to another city. So they actually take us to one city and we spend the night there, and then you swim back to a different city the next day. And it's part of what's now the Grand Prix series for FINA. And it's a swim I did a couple times. I actually would go to Argentina for about a month and swim a different marathon swim every weekend. So that was kind of the culmination of a month in Argentina. It was the longest race down there. So it's a pretty exciting swim. There's a lot of enthusiasm amongst the fans and the people in Argentina. It's just an incredible atmosphere to be a part of.
So you're swimming downstream. You're swimming 88 kilometers or 54 miles. How long does that take you?
So good point. It is downstream. It's with a pretty fast current, so it takes a lot less time than you would imagine. It actually It took me 10 hours and 5 minutes the first time I did it, and it took just under 10 hours the second time I did it. Which obviously is still a long time, but not nearly as long as it would typically take to swim that 54, 55 miles.
Wow. And then during that 10-hour swim, were you escorted by a boat, or do you just swim with a pack, or how do you compete in a 50?
Right. So for the really long swim,